So it's really just an accumulation of a few things you do as you progress to college, starting with taking the PSAT. And by getting a high enough qualifying score on that, you automatically progress to being considered for being a National Merit Finalist. And so after that, it goes based on your SAT scores, and you have to fill out a separate application to talking about accomplishments and how things you've done in your community and how you plan on making a difference in the world. And then from, I think it's about 16,000 semifinalists, it narrows it down to 2,500 finalists.
You're going to go to Clemson. You say
Yes.
Clemson Honor College.
Yes, sir.
This fall. What you going to be majoring in?
I'm planning on majoring in computer science.
And what do you hope to do with that? Well, if you could picture your life 10 years from now, what would it be?
Well, I plan to get a good education at Clemson, make lots of connections. I'm possibly thinking about going to graduate school, maybe focus on something like cybersecurity. I hope to be in like the defense industry or something to help protect systems. Just this school's been really great. I've been here for like 13 years now.
13 years, yeah.
And it's been really great. The teachers are great, really helps foster a learning environment which allows me to achieve all this.
If you had any advice for somebody much younger than you that's coming up, and they'd say, "Oh man, I'd love to accomplish that." Well, what would your advice to them be?
I would say find something that makes learning fun for you. This is actually part of my speech that I've written for later, but a lot of people try and focus specifically on GPA and stuff and don't really focus on the content of their learning. I really care about my grade, but I mostly use that as a way to track how much I've learned. So find something that works for you that makes you excited to learn and to try new things. Don't just go for some arbitrary number.
What does this mean to you, this accomplishment for you?
It means a lot to me. It was something that I had sort of looked at back. We took PSAT in fall of junior year, so a year and a half ago now is when like the preliminary test for this scholarship, I guess, is taken. So that was something that I had sort of wanted to get back in junior year, and I had studied a lot for it beforehand. And so having made it through the process now, I'm very happy with how that turned out. I feel like, I put the work in and I got a good result out of it. It makes me feel accomplished.
Now, unlike him, you came here just a few years ago when COVID hit.
Yes.
You came here. So you went to public school.
I did.
That?
I went to Coastal Montessori.
Oh, you went to Coastal Montessori. Okay. And then came here. How do you think being at this school helped you get to where you are now?
I think there's just so many like close connections, with the students, with the teachers. You really getting to know everybody and foster that sort of close relationship helps you learn better. So like getting able to know the teachers better, they're able to speak more to your accomplishments for recommendations, as well as just them better for like after school and out of school learning opportunities.
Now let me ask you, if a young person was to come to you today and say, how can I do what you've done? What would your advice to them be?
I think just sort of take advantage of all of the opportunities that you have. Like I've taken classes, different AP classes that maybe I wasn't sure if I wanted to take, and then I took them both, or clubs that I wanted to join but didn't know if I had the time, and I joined them. And sort of, I think that's something great about this school is that it works with you. So if you take it and maybe you need extra help with it, we have teachers here that can help outside of class, after school, during study halls. But there's just so many opportunities that take advantage of what you really want to do, and see where that leads you.
Now you told me you're still trying to nail down which college to go to. What do you hope to major in wherever you go?
I'm looking into engineering at either NC State honors or Clemson honors. So I haven't picked a like sector of engineering yet. I'm thinking mechanical engineering. I'd really like to work with like machines and different mechanisms, sort of the engineering behind that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. 10 years from now, where do you see yourself if everything goes like you want it to go?
Like Griffin said, potentially grad school. I'm thinking either mechanical engineering or engineering management, something like that, and then working in that sector to either machines or infrastructure, something like that that has sort of not just a scientific aspect, but can have like a real life opportunity to give back.
Yeah, I think the real difference with these two students, but a lot of our students are like this, particularly in this graduating class, is that they've taken advantage of all of our advanced placement classes as well as our dual enrollment classes.
Mm-hmm.
They've had really rigorous and taken advantage of all the rigorous curriculum that we have here, but also their service to the community, to our school, and to our students. Whether it's tutoring other students, they do that. Lower school students, they do that. Whether they're involved in DJing our lower school dances, our middle school dances, prom, homecoming, they're involved. You can rely on them. They're ever present. They're tenacious and persistent. And they're just delightful young men to be around.